This is my take on the idea of marrying a rich man. And to be honest, you can take this advice or leave it. I don't really care. But I just like to pour knowledge, so. And before you even try to come for me, I was already a millionaire because I was working in school, from school, and after school before I met this man. So get your facts right. Good. To be honest, marrying a rich man should not be anybody's primary goal. Because why would you even want to have the primary goal of marrying somebody else because they are rich? At the end of the day, it's their money, not your money. So I'd rather even say you marry a generous person. But don't get me wrong, marrying rich is a very, very good add-on because it can open doors of opportunities for you. But what I'll tell you to do instead as a woman is to get rich. Now, listen to this analogy. Not to compare beauty with money. Imagine a guy who is so hyper fixated on marrying a beautiful woman. Like that's his life's mission. And the guy himself is nothing to write home about in terms of physical appearance. Wouldn't you think that the chances of him getting with that beautiful goddess would be slim? Every woman wants to marry a rich man. But have you ever stopped to consider what the rich man's preferences would be? Now, using that analogy, I would like to think that a rich man would prefer to be with someone who is ambitious and very much invested in herself. I always work like nobody is coming to save me because I like to remove the expectation that somebody is coming to save me. I've always been very independent and I like to get things for myself without having to ask. And that's why I work really hard regardless of where I am or who I'm attached to. And I'm also just trying to de-influence younger girls from the delusion that the main goal is to marry a rich man. And I know some blogs will come for this video and try to twist things around instead of focusing on the insecurity and the killings that are going on in the country. So instead of putting the focus and the center around men, how about, trust me on this, we focus on building our own depth and focus on being the billionaires ourselves. Let the rich men be the add-ons and not the goal that we're chasing after. Now, I'm not saying that you should be a billionaire before you get married, but what I'm trying to say is that when your focus is more about building your depth and your substance, they're even most likely to chase after you because you're not a liability to them. You're not just something that is trying to leech. Anyways, this is the final look of my makeup. I ate down, so I had to pause the video to do a more in-depth video on YouTube, so you can go check that out. Period, sis. Crumb de la yum yum. I ate this phase up. Period.